As we continue to move toward Resurrection Sunday, under the caption of the resurrection of your life, we're still dealing with Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived, who tells us how to have a resurrected life. We've talked about the principle of investment, the principle of diversification. Today, just for a moment, we talk about the principle of preparation, which is the third principle. We see that in this third verse of Ecclesiastes chapter 11. It says, "If the clouds be full of rain, they empty themselves upon the earth. And if the tree fall toward the south or toward the north, in the place where the tree falleth, there it shall be." What he's saying in essence here is that we must get ready. In other words, sooner or later, a storm is coming. We don't know when the storm is coming. We just know that there will be a storm, that there will be a rainy day. You don't know when, it's just coming. In life, you don't know what's going to happen, but the wisest man who ever lived is suggesting and saying to us, in essence, that we need to get ready for the foreseen as well as the unforeseen. In other words, things that we know are going to happen, get ready, and be as prepared as we can when things that we don't know are going to happen. Right now, in many of you all's situation, you have allowed yourselves to be negligent about laying aside for a rainy day. If a parent or if a relative of yours should pass all of a sudden, right this day, many of you would have difficulty getting the money to get a plane ticket to go to the funeral. And that ought not be. He's saying that, in essence, whatever level it is that you're living on, you ought to be able to lay something aside. In other words, you prepare for a rainy day to come when it is not raining. But you said, "But Pastor, what about trusting God? I'm going to trust God." Yes, I understand that. Trusting God is a fine thing to do, and trusting God is a part of all of our presentation that we're going to come in a little later on as we go from day to day. But the Bible is teaching us all the way through it that we as believers, when we really live the true life of the believer, we're always living as to make preparations. If you just say, "I'll trust God," but you don't make preparations, sit back with a folded arm and a crossed leg, and that's all you're doing, no preparation for the foreseen or the unforeseen, that is not preparation. That's what you call presumption. You are living presuming that things would be this way or that way and not making preparations for it. I'll be back with the wrap-up on preparations the next time around, but remember now, continue with your sacrifices as it relates to your activities, sacrificing your foods. Also, continue to lay aside. Let me tell you, lay aside that special gift, that special sacrifice over and above your regular giving on Easter Sunday morning, which is the third Sunday in the month of April. Until we meet again, you be blessed.